Cheers. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having the best December you could possibly have. Hope your holiday season is going well. Hope everybody, your friends and family are safe and sound. Haven't blessed you guys with a video in a hot second. This has been working my ass off, trying to maintain, keep these kids fed, keep this roof over my head. Speaking of which, I just had to replace my roof, which is always a awesome expense to incur. Cheers to that wind here in Chicago. Well, that's all I want to say. Hope you guys have a great holiday season. Hope you guys have a blessed new year. Hit you with a quick deck tech. All right, guys. Peace. Out here repping chanclas and tracksuits, baby. All right, guys. Like I said, I want to hit you with a quick deck tech. We got Keskit, the Flesh Sculptor, and Tana, the Bloodsower. So this deck is gonna be like make tokens, sacrifice them to enable Tana to make more tokens, basically. So Keskit, the Flesh Sculptor, is 2 colorless and a black for a legendary creature, Human Artificer. He says tap him, sacrifice 3 other artifacts and or creatures. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 of them in your hand and the other in the graveyard. He has partner. Tana, the Bloodsower, is 2 colorless, red-black, for a legendary creature, Elf Druid, with trample. And she says, whenever Tana the Bloodsower deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green sapling tokens. Partner. So, you're gonna make tokens, you're gonna sacrifice them with this. This is basically like that guy, that friend of yours, who's an enabler. I have a friend of mine who I lovingly call the devil behind his back because he's the devil. He shows up, he buys shots. Next thing you know, you're in an Uber at 2 a.m. with him and he's getting out of the car saying, I'm home. And you're looking out the window and you know damn well he doesn't live in this neighborhood. You don't even know where the hell you're at, but you know, you split the Uber, so you're going home and you're dropping this guy off God knows where. So that's him. Keskit is going to enable Tana, and then Tana's antics are going to further incite Keskit to make Tana act even crazier. So it's a lovely relationship they have. Keskit just wants to have a good time. Tana wants to have a good time. You know, Keskit's giving Tana shots and love and affection, and then, you know, next thing you know, you're emailing yourself saying, where are you at? All right, we're gonna start off with the basic land package, you guys. We got 9 forests, 9 swamps, shocking, 9 mountains. And the non-basic land package is pretty bare bones. We got Barren Moor, Forgotten Cave, Tranquil Thicket, all the little cycle lands in case you don't need them to cycle them away. Savage Lands, Forge of Heroes, Jund Panorama, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, and Myriad Landscape. There are no tap lands in here. Something I'm trying is to not use any tap lands. I'd rather have, you know, a basic land than a land that comes into play tapped, usually. Here come the little rock package. We got an Arcane Signet. We got a Soul Ring. All 3 Signets in color. All 3 Talismans in color. And Boogie Birds of Paradise. So, you know, like I said, Keskit and Tana are just like out there wanting to have a good time, wanting to love life. So what do you need to enjoy that kind of lifestyle? You need haste. Fires the Yavimaya, Rhythm of the Wild, Arlen Core. You know, Keskit introduces you to Arlen Core, and you're like, what are you? Are you a werewolf? What's going on? And then, you know, Keskit's hitting her with that song and dance, like, you know, what I do for a living doesn't make me who I am. And you're just sitting there laughing, you know. Then Samut comes to the party, giving haste, giving a little buff again. Then once Tana starts having a good time making those little saplings, you bring out Vraska to, you know, eat them up and draw you cards. Then here's a card that I've really been enjoying lately. I've really been enjoying just the surprise factor of off blue counter spells. I run Lapse of Certainty in like a couple decks, and it's really coming in clutch for me. Obviously, Withering Boon is a little bit more narrow because it's only for creature spells, but just the surprise factor of saying, you know what, I'm going to counter that in an off blue color is well worth it. So you're out there having a good time, you're out there loving life, you're out there living your best life. What else do you need to do? You need to keep the party going. You need cards like Ambition's Cost, drawn cards, Sign in Blood, Painful Truths, and Read the Bones. You know, Keskit is out here showing all these people his little parlor tricks. You know, next thing you're in an Uber and you're going to some other bar and he's like, just play it cool. And I'm just like, hey man, as long as the beer is cold, I'll go wherever. We got Naturalize, little removal, Putrefy, Beast Within, Spine of Ishsa, that young 7 mana cost, card I've always wanted to use, and with Keskit and Vraska, you can sacrifice it and then return it to your hand and just get repeatable removal. Why not? 2 board wipes in Garruk's Wake and Blasphemous Act. Now we want Tana to have her little trinkets, so we got Madcap Skills, Freedom Plate, Bravado. You know, once all those little saplings comes out, Tana's gonna be talking big, and then, you know, Keskit has gonna get involved and stop, you know, the bar fight. We got Clamp, Tenzo, Godo's Maul, Pennon Blade. Again, once you start getting all those little creatures out, you know, hopefully Tana will be bigger. Sword of the Animist, Black Blade Reforged, Grafted War Gear, Hero's Blade, and Loxodon Warhammer. And you got the little surprise factor, you know. Let's say Tana does get into a bar fight. Surprise, she knows Krav Maga. Tamir Battle Rage, Uncaged Fury, both given double strike, and Rush of Blood, giving that big buff, making those creatures. And then, you know, you've been partying for a while. You've been partying for a hot second. Party starts to get weird. You know, you got all these people coming out the woodwork. All these weirdos are showing up you only see like once in a while. You know, as the night gets a little later, you see the guy who eats the inverse taco with the meat on the outside and the tortilla on the inside. We got Falcon Wrath Noble, Poison Tipped Archer, Butcher of Malakir, Bastion to Remembrance, Mayhem Devil, Blood Artist, Nadir's Nightblade, a new card, and good old fashioned Zulaport Cutthroat. And to round the deck out, we got Kazur, Ruthless Stalker, hopefully putting 1/1 counters on Tana. Young Gearhulk, putting 1/1 counters on Tana. Then we got our stash of single serving friends. If you've seen Fight Club, you know what a single serving friend is. We got people that are gonna come into the battlefield, do one thing, and then just be fodder for Keskit. Rex Sage, Neckcrawl, Sad Robot, Acidic Slime, Fleshy Bag Marauder, and Playcrafter. Those wonderful single serving friends. Then just to finish out the deck, we got a bunch of janky enchantments. Perforos, Outpost Siege, Impact Tremors, Retreat to Khazad-dûm, Bow of Nylea, Death's Presence, and Grave Pact. So that's the deck tech, guys. I'm gonna not necessarily post a deck list because one thing I find is that if you post a deck list when you first make a deck, it changes like immediately. I got a deck that I made that I need to order some more cards for. I need to change some stuff out just because, again, I played it 3 times and over those 3 times it's like, oh, I see what this deck needs. But here we go. Again, we got the enabler, the enablee, and then they just feed each other back and forth, back and forth. Tana makes tokens, Keskit eats them, Hopefully makes Tana bigger. And then repeat. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Like I said, hope you guys have a blessed holiday season, man. Take care. Be safe.